Chosen one, pause for a moment. Breathe in deeply. You're not here by accident. God Himself led you to this very moment because something powerful is stirring beneath the surface of your life. Something bigger than your eyes can see, something greater than your mind can fully grasp. You've been waiting, hoping, praying, but hear me now. It's already happening. The shift isn't coming, it's here. It's not a prophecy for some distant future, it's unfolding now, right under your nose. And you must stay ready. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Because chosen one, what's moving toward you is beyond human understanding. It's not just a blessing, it's a divine repositioning, a supernatural setup that's about to leave you breathless in awe. Everything you've been striving toward, every tear you've cried in the dark, every silent prayer you thought went unheard, God has been orchestrating something mighty behind the scenes. And now, the stage is being set for your breakthrough. But listen carefully. This shift isn't passive. It's not something you can just sit back and watch. It's something you must align with, step into and embrace with everything in you. This is a spiritual energetic elevation. It's a divine current, and only those who are awake, who are paying attention, who are spiritually tuned will catch it. If you've been feeling restless lately, if you've been sensing that the old ways don't fit anymore, if you've been struggling to explain the stirrings inside you, know this: you're being prepared. It's not confusion, it's not anxiety, it's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Confirmation that the heavens are shifting the atmosphere around your life. Confirmation that you're being called higher. Confirmation that your prayers have triggered a response so monumental that it's already changing things you can't yet see. But here's the critical truth. Chosen one. You cannot afford to sleep through this shift. You cannot afford to let distraction, fear, or fatigue pull you away from the move of God that's happening. This is the moment to stay vigilant. This is the time to sharpen your senses. This is the hour to walk by faith, not by sight. Because the signs are already appearing, subtle at first, but undeniable to those who have the eyes to see. Synchronicities, repeating numbers, whispers in your spirit, unexpected opportunities, sudden shifts in relationships, doors closing without warning and new doors opening you didn't even knock on. These aren't accidents, these aren't coincidences, these are divine indicators. God is positioning you. God is moving chess pieces around the board. God is preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. And it's happening faster than you think. Stay ready. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing revelation, pause and do 3 important things. First, hit the like button. It's a public confirmation that your spirit has been stirred. Second, comment "I am ready." Send that vibration into the spiritual atmosphere. Third, share this message with another soul who needs a reminder that the breakthrough isn't coming, it's happening. If you are truly a chosen one, stay with me until the very end, because this message carries a divine activation, and if you open your heart, your entire reality will shift. Chosen one, hear me. There's no more time to wait for a sign. You are the sign. Your spirit is already bearing witness. The unease you've been feeling isn't just random discomfort. It's the soul's way of sensing the spiritual pressure building up around your destiny. Stay ready. Because what's coming is going to require all of you. Not the distracted version of you, not the fearful version of you, not the hesitant, doubting, double-minded version of you. It's going to require the courageous you, the faithful you, the unshakable you. There's a level of blessing that can only be handled by a spirit that is fully surrendered, fully aligned, and fully awake. You can't carry this new level with old baggage. You can't step into this next dimension with old mindsets. Chosen one, your preparation season wasn't in vain. Your struggles weren't a waste. The pain had a purpose. The loneliness was strategic. Every broken moment, every tear, every dark night was building something in you that the blessing requires. And now, as the pressure builds, remember, diamonds are only created under intense pressure. Gold is only purified by fire. Your refining has made you ready, and now the time has come to step forward, fully aware, fully awake, fully engaged with what God is doing. Stay ready, because when the moment comes and it's closer than you think, there won't be time to prepare. You'll either be aligned or you'll be left behind spiritually. The choice is yours. Stay tuned, stay awake, stay ready. Because your breakthrough is already in motion, and what's about to unfold will leave you and everyone around you in awe of what God has done. Chosen one, hear me clearly. This is not the season to second-guess yourself. This is not the time to shrink back, to hide, or to question whether you are truly ready. If you were not ready, God would not have brought you this far. If you were not chosen, you would not even be feeling the stirring inside your spirit right now. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, still standing despite everything you've been through, that is proof enough. You are ready. You are called. You are equipped. You may not feel ready. You may not see how all the pieces fit together yet, but God sees it. He has been preparing you in ways you couldn't even comprehend. Every battle, every disappointment, every heartbreak, it was all part of a greater plan to mold you into the person who can carry the blessing that's about to be poured out. Chosen one, you need to stay in position. The enemy would love nothing more than to distract you right now. To make you tired, to make you quit, to make you doubt. Because he knows. He knows how close you are. He knows that if you stay faithful just a little longer, you will step into a season so powerful, so transformative, that it will shake not just your life but the lives of everyone connected to you. This is why it feels harder right now. This is why the attacks seem more intense, because the enemy is throwing everything he can at you in these final moments. But chosen one, listen carefully, the attack is confirmation of the anointing. You wouldn't be under this kind of pressure if you weren't carrying something valuable. You wouldn't be facing this kind of resistance if you weren't about to walk into something extraordinary. Stay ready, because the moment of release is so near. Every sleepless night, every tear, every lonely moment, it's all about to make sense. God has been building a foundation inside you that can carry the weight of the blessing He's about to deliver. This is bigger than you think. It's not just about a new job, a relationship, a financial breakthrough. It's about your assignment. It's about your purpose. It's about your destiny. God is about to position you in a way that no one, not even you, could have orchestrated. Chosen one, stop looking for evidence in the natural. You won't find it there. The breakthrough is spiritual first. It's happening in realms you cannot see yet. It's happening in conversations you haven't heard. It's happening in rooms you haven't stepped into yet. God is aligning things on your behalf, silently, powerfully, intentionally. Your job is to stay alert, stay humble, stay obedient, and most importantly, stay expectant. Because when the door swings open, and it will, you won't have time to prepare. You must be ready to walk through it immediately, with confidence, with faith, with authority. There's no space for hesitation in this next season. There's no space for playing small. There's no space for doubting your worth. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season where God's favor will announce you before you even speak. Where rooms you thought were closed to you will suddenly open. Where opportunities you never applied for will seek you out. But you must be spiritually ready. You must be so deeply rooted in who you are in God that when the elevation comes, it doesn't swell your pride, it magnifies your purpose. You must be so anchored in your assignment that when the blessings flow, you use them as tools to build the kingdom, not monuments to your own name. This is why the preparation was so painful. This is why the pruning was so necessary. Because God isn't just interested in your comfort, He's interested in your calling, and calling requires capacity. Chosen one, your capacity has been enlarged through the crushing. Your faith has been strengthened through the waiting. Your discernment has been sharpened through the battles. Now you are ready. The world may not see it yet. Your circumstances may not look like it yet. But heaven knows, and very soon earth will know too. Stay ready. Because what's coming is so big, so holy, so transformative, that if you're not spiritually prepared, you'll miss the fullness of what God wants to do through you. Chosen one, hear this deep in your spirit. You were born for such a time as this. You were forged for this battle. You were anointed for this breakthrough. And no demon in hell can stop what God has already set in motion. But you must stay in alignment. You must stay connected to the source. You must keep your oil full, your lamp burning, your spirit tuned to the frequency of heaven. Because when the time comes, and it's coming swiftly, you will be called upon to rise. Not later, not someday, immediately. You must be ready to step into your blessing, ready to claim your territory, ready to walk in the fullness of who God created you to be. Stay ready, chosen one. The shift is already happening, and the next time you blink, your whole life may change in an instant. Stay ready, stay alert, stay faithful. Because your time is now. Chosen one, right now. There is a stirring happening in the unseen realms, a divine movement orchestrated by the hand of God Himself. And whether you feel it or not, whether you see it clearly or not, you are a part of it. You've been handpicked, set apart, refined through fire, and now the heavens are aligning to bring forth the manifestation of promises that were spoken over your life long before you ever knew to pray for them. This is not a season for you to rely on your feelings. This is not the time to be led by what you can or cannot see in the natural. You must walk by spirit, chosen one. Because right now the spiritual world is far more active than the physical. The ground under your feet is shifting, and the air around you is thick with the anticipation of something massive about to break open. Stay ready, stay sharp, because when this breakthrough hits, it won't come with a long warning. It will come like a flood, suddenly, overwhelmingly and unmistakably, and only those who have kept their hearts pure and their spirits aligned will be able to step fully into what's being released. Chosen one, your preparation wasn't for nothing. You weren't being delayed, you were being developed. You weren't being punished, you were being positioned. You weren't forgotten, you were being fortified. You've been walking through fires most people couldn't even survive. You've endured betrayals that could have crushed your spirit. You've stood alone in seasons when you thought nobody saw you, when you felt invisible even to heaven. But heaven saw. Heaven recorded. Heaven counted every tear. And now heaven is responding. Every step you took in obedience, every prayer you prayed in secret, every time you chose faith over fear, it all mattered. It all built the spiritual infrastructure necessary for you to handle what's coming. Because chosen one, what's coming isn't ordinary. It's not a temporary blessing that fades away. It's a permanent elevation. It's a destiny-defining moment. It's the answer not just for your life, but for every life you are assigned to impact. You have to understand, your breakthrough is not just about you. It's about every soul that's connected to your obedience, every destiny that's linked to your yes, every future generation that will walk in freedom because you chose to stand when it was easier to fall. Stay ready, because right now, in ways you cannot fully comprehend, heaven is opening doors, shifting hearts, and rearranging circumstances to set the stage for your next chapter. Not a small chapter, not a side note, but the main act you were born to live. God has been setting it all up. That closed door, it was protection. That rejection, it was redirection. That lonely season, it was consecration. That heartbreak, it was heart preparation. Every single piece was necessary. And now the tapestry is about to be revealed. But hear me, chosen one. You cannot drag old mindsets into a new season. You cannot carry bitterness into a place of blessing. You cannot bring fear into a field that requires bold faith. This is the moment for you to cleanse your spirit, to let go of what no longer serves the mission, and to fully, completely, and unapologetically align with heaven's agenda for your life. No more half-stepping, no more second-guessing, no more apologies for the calling on your life. You are who God says you are. You are ready, even if you don't feel like it. You are prepared, even if you don't have every detail figured out. You are equipped, even if the enemy tries to whisper otherwise. Chosen one, there's a holy urgency in the spirit right now. A call to wake up, to stand up, to armor up. Because the day you have been praying for is approaching faster than you think. Stay ready. Refuse to be distracted by temporary storms. Refuse to be pulled back into old cycles. Refuse to allow the noise of the world to drown out the whisper of God. He's speaking even now. Through the subtle nudges, through the restlessness in your spirit, through the dreams you keep having, through the divine disruptions that keep forcing you out of comfort zones. Pay attention. Because chosen one, the enemy will try to make you doubt in the final hour. He will try to stir up confusion. He will try to resurrect old insecurities. He will try to convince you that you're not ready. But he's a liar. Always has been, always will be. And deep down, your spirit knows the truth. You were born for this. You were crafted for this season. You were anointed for this moment. And everything in your life, the good, the bad, and the seemingly senseless, has been preparing you for the elevation that's coming. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are right on time. Chosen one, you're standing at the threshold of your next dimension. Stay ready. Stay pure. Stay expectant. Because any day now, any moment now, you are going to see with your own eyes what your spirit has known all along. It was worth it. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you refused to give up. The shift isn't coming, it's already here, and you, chosen one, are about to step fully into it. Chosen one, understand this deep in your spirit. You are in the middle of a divine setup. Everything that feels unstable right now, every place where you feel stretched, uncertain, or even broken, it's all part of a higher orchestration that your natural mind can't fully comprehend yet. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. God is stripping away what can't go with you. He's shaking loose everything that would weigh you down in the next season. And yes, it feels uncomfortable. It feels confusing. But if you could see it from heaven's perspective, you would be rejoicing right now. Because what looks like loss is actually the making of your destiny. Chosen one, God is preparing to elevate you in ways that no man can stop. And before the elevation, there is always a separation from the old, from the familiar, from the things that once felt safe but were secretly limiting you. You must stay ready. This is why certain people have been removed from your life. This is why doors that once seemed wide open have suddenly slammed shut. This is why you feel a restlessness in your spirit, because the container you were in has become too small for the magnitude of what's about to be birthed through you. It's not personal, it's prophetic. God is pulling you into a new dimension, and not everyone is allowed to go with you. Some relationships were seasonal. Some connections were conditional. Some attachments were distractions disguised as destiny. And now heaven is making the separation clear, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because in the place where you're going, clarity is mandatory, focus is non-negotiable, spiritual discernment is survival. You cannot afford to carry dead weight into a living season. You cannot afford to drag the old into the new. This is your exodus, your Jordan crossing. Your emergence from the wilderness into the promised land. Stay ready. Let the pruning happen. Let the cutting away happen. Let God refine your circle, your mindset, your spirit, even if it's painful. Because what's coming demands a lighter load. There's a calling on your life that is so massive, so monumental, that even you have not fully grasped the scale of it yet. The dreams you've seen are only glimpses. The visions you've had are only previews. God is doing exceedingly, abundantly above all that you have asked or imagined. But He needs you to be in position. He needs you to be unhindered. He needs you to be ready. Chosen one, this is not the time to look back with longing. This is not the time to grieve over what God has removed. Celebrate the separation. Rejoice for the closed doors. Praise Him for the silent seasons, because they were necessary to preserve the purity of what He is about to entrust to you. You are carrying something sacred, something precious, something the enemy would love to contaminate if he could. But God is guarding you. He is hiding you under the shadow of His wings. He is preparing you in the secret place so that when you emerge, there will be no question. It was God. It was His favor. It was His hand upon you. Stay ready. The distractions will come. The temptation to return to old cycles will come. The opportunity to compromise will present itself. But you must be wiser now. You must recognize the counterfeits before they steal your focus. You must guard your spirit fiercely, because not everything that looks good is good for you. Not every open door is a divine door. You must be so tuned in to the voice of God that when He says move, you move. When He says wait, you wait. When He says no, you trust His no. Chosen one, your destiny is too precious to gamble with. Your calling is too significant to be casual about. This is your moment of divine preparation. The cocoon is about to split open. The hidden place is about to give way to public elevation. But you must stay pure. You must stay expectant. You must stay in alignment. Chosen one, listen. You are not behind schedule. You are right on time. God has been meticulously arranging every detail. He has been aligning divine appointments, supernatural connections, and open doors with precise timing. Your only job is to stay ready. to keep your heart soft, to keep your spirit surrendered, to keep your faith fierce. Because any day now, any moment now, the trumpet will sound in the spirit. The gates will swing wide open, and you will be called to step into everything God has promised you. And when that moment comes, you won't have time to get ready. You must already be ready. Stay ready, chosen one. This is your time. This is your moment. This is the beginning of the fulfillment of everything you were created for. Stay awake, stay alert, stay aligned. The heavens are already moving, and soon the earth will have to make way for the manifestation of the glory that's about to flow through your life. Get ready, because the world is about to see what heaven has been preparing all along. Chosen one, understand this. You are standing at the edge of something so life-altering, so monumental, that if you could see even a glimpse of it, you would fall to your knees in awe. Heaven is closer than it has ever been, and the movement around your destiny is happening in ways your natural eyes cannot yet comprehend. But hear me, this final stretch is the most critical. This is the threshold season, and how you handle it will determine how fully you walk into what's been prepared for you. You must stay ready, not halfway, not casually, fully, fiercely, intentionally ready. Because what's approaching is not just a breakthrough, it's a divine unveiling. It's a shift so powerful that everything around you will have to respond. People will notice, systems will shift, the atmosphere around you will change. Because when heaven moves, earth must align. But here's the truth. Elevation exposes. It doesn't just reveal your new level, it also reveals everything and everyone that cannot come with you. Be ready for it. Don't be surprised when people you thought would celebrate you suddenly distance themselves. Don't be shocked when familiar places no longer feel like home. Don't be discouraged when you sense the spiritual tension rising. It's all part of the shift. As you rise, you will trigger reactions in those around you. Some will be drawn to your light. Others will be agitated by it. Some will bless you, others will curse you. But none of it can stop you unless you let it. Stay ready, stay unmoved. Stay anchored in the truth of who you are and whose you are. Because chosen one, you are not rising by accident. You are rising by appointment, by divine decree, by heavenly endorsement. You were handpicked for such a time as this. Your steps have been ordered. Your tears have been stored. Your prayers have been heard. And now the time has come for the manifestation. You must protect your spirit fiercely. Not everyone can access you in this next season. Not every conversation deserves your energy. Not every battle deserves your attention. Learn to discern. Learn to conserve your oil. Learn to prioritize your peace, because your elevation requires focus. You can't afford to be distracted by petty drama. You can't afford to waste energy on proving yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You can't afford to get entangled in wars that God never assigned you to fight. Chosen one, hear me. Your assignment is too big. Your mantle is too heavy. Your destiny is too precious. Stay ready. God is sending divine alignments your way. People who will speak life into your dreams, who will sharpen your vision, who will carry the weight of your calling with honor and integrity. But you have to make room for them by letting go of the ones who only came for the old version of you. Don't mourn what you lose. Celebrate what's making space for your next level. Chosen one, you're not just stepping into a blessing, you're stepping into legacy, into territory, into destiny. This is why the warfare intensified. This is why the pressure mounted. This is why you felt the tension in the spirit. Because hell recognized your potential before you did. But heaven ordained it. And what heaven has spoken, no demon in hell can revoke. Stay ready, because when the call comes, and it's coming, you must move without hesitation. Move with boldness. Move with authority. Move with the full assurance that God has already gone ahead of you to prepare the way. Don't second guess it. Don't shrink back. Don't apologize for the anointing on your life. Walk like you know you're backed by heaven. Speak like you know your words are fire. Pray like you know mountains must move when you open your mouth. Because you are not ordinary. You are not average. You are not random. You are royal blood walking the earth. You are heaven's ambassador. You are a light bearer in a dark world. You are a breaker of generational curses. You are a builder of kingdom legacies. Chosen one, you must start seeing yourself the way heaven sees you. Not through the lens of your past mistakes, not through the filter of human opinions, but through the eyes of the one who created you for glory. You are more powerful than you know, more capable than you realize, more necessary than you dare to believe. And the world is waiting for the unveiling. Stay ready. Keep praying, keep fasting, keep praising, keep sowing seeds of faith even when you don't see the harvest yet. Because trust me, the harvest is inevitable. God does not lie. He does not tease. He does not forget. Every sacrifice you've made, every step of obedience you've taken, every act of faith you've dared to move in, it's all accumulating into a wave of blessing so massive that your only response will be to fall on your face in worship. Stay ready, chosen one. The trumpet is about to sound. The doors are about to swing open. The release is about to happen. And when it does, you won't have time to get ready. You must already be ready. This is your moment. This is your hour. This is your divine appointment. Stay ready, stay awake, stay aligned, because what's coming next will be exceedingly abundantly above all that you could ever ask, think, or imagine. And you, chosen one, are about to step into it, fully, completely, gloriously. Chosen one, as you draw closer to your divine moment, you must understand one unshakable truth. Your spirit already knows what's coming. That restlessness you feel, that inner trembling you can't quite explain, that sense that you're standing on the edge of something massive, it's not your imagination. It's your soul preparing itself for elevation. Your spirit can sense what your mind has not yet fully understood. The shift is already here. The breakthrough is already at the door. The divine release has already been authorized. You are standing in the final moments before everything changes. And because of that, this is the season where you must move differently. You cannot behave as you did before. You cannot speak as you did before. You cannot think as you did before. This is the moment to be radically intentional with everything you do. Your thoughts must align with heaven. Your words must carry life, not death. Your actions must match the destiny that is calling you higher. Because what you tolerate now will either qualify you or disqualify you for what's about to be poured out. Stay ready. Do not underestimate the power of these final preparations. Small acts of obedience in this season will unlock massive blessings in the next. Tiny shifts in your mindset will reposition you for explosive growth. Minor adjustments in your habits will multiply into major shifts in your reality. God is watching. The angels are recording. Heaven is leaning in. This is the final sprint before the unveiling. Chosen one, it's time to tighten your circle. It's time to fortify your faith. It's time to cut off distractions without apology. You cannot afford to entertain conversations that drain you. You cannot afford to engage with people who doubt you. You cannot afford to compromise your standards for temporary comfort. You are carrying too much glory. You are stewarding too much destiny. You are responsible for too many souls who are connected to your yes. Stay ready. Because when the door swings open, you will not have time to question if you are worthy. You must walk through it as one who knows they were called, appointed, and anointed for such a time as this. This is why the attacks intensified. This is why the warfare escalated. Because hell knows it cannot stop what heaven has already set in motion. But if it can shake you, distract you, or cause you to disqualify yourself, it can cause you to miss the fullness of what's been prepared. Refuse to be moved. Refuse to let fear dictate your next move. Refuse to let fatigue silence your voice. Refuse to let doubt cancel your destiny. Chosen one, you've come too far. You've survived too much. You've prayed too hard. You've sown too deeply. This is not the time to quit. This is not the time to waver. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to rise. Rise in boldness. Rise in authority. Rise in unwavering faith. God is about to breathe on everything you've been building in the dark. He's about to multiply every seed you planted in tears. He's about to turn your private battles into public victories. But you must stay ready. The breakthrough will come suddenly. The blessing will flood in unexpectedly. The opportunity will present itself without warning. And when it does, it will be too late to prepare. You must already be standing at attention. Heart pure, spirit alert, hands open, faith unshaken. Chosen one, don't despise the restlessness. It's the sign that elevation is near. Don't resent the stretching. It's the evidence that your spirit is expanding. Don't curse the loneliness. It's the sacred space where God refines his generals. You are in the final stages of preparation. And just like a woman in labor cannot delay the birthing once the contractions begin, you cannot delay what heaven is about to deliver through you. Stay ready. Nurture your faith like never before. Guard your oil like your life depends on it, because it does. Fan into flame the gift of God inside you. Refuse to let anything or anyone steal your fire. Chosen one, this is your divine assignment: to stay awake, to stay sober, to stay surrendered. Because when the floodgates open, and they will, you will need all your spiritual strength to handle the magnitude of what's about to be released. Stay ready, because your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. Opportunities are being carved out just for you. Hearts are being prepared to receive you. Doors are being assigned to your fingerprints alone, but only if you stay in position. Do not get weary in well-doing. Do not abort the process prematurely. Do not allow temporary emotions to sabotage eternal promises. Chosen one, your destiny is not a maybe. It's a certainty if you remain faithful. The world is about to see what heaven has already seen in you all along. A light that cannot be hidden. A voice that cannot be silenced. A life that cannot be denied. Stay ready, because when the heavens break open over your life, it won't be a drizzle. It will be a downpour, an overflow. An outpouring so mighty that you'll barely have room to contain it. Stay ready, stay positioned, stay awake, because the divine release is closer than you think. Chosen one, this is the final call. Stay ready, not tomorrow, not later, now. You are closer than ever to stepping into the manifestation that generations before you prayed for. You are standing at the threshold of a move so profound that it will redefine everything you thought you knew about your purpose, your power, and your position in the kingdom. But hear me clearly. The final moments before breakthrough are often the most critical and the most dangerous. Because the enemy knows he cannot stop what God has ordained, he will do everything possible to distract you, delay you, or discourage you right here, right now. You must stay sharp, you must stay armored, you must stay spiritually aggressive. This is not the time for passive faith. This is not the time for casual devotion. This is not the time to coast on yesterday's obedience. This is the time for violent faith, the kind that seizes the promises of God with fierce determination. Chosen one, you must fight to stay in alignment, fight to stay focused, fight to stay in the flow of what heaven is doing. Because the enemy will try to send counterfeit opportunities, distractions disguised as blessings. He will try to trigger old wounds, hoping you'll fall into old patterns. He will try to stir up fear, hoping you'll shrink back just before the door swings open. Recognize it, call it out, and refuse to bow. Stay ready. You are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. The outcome has already been secured. Your destiny has already been written. Your seat at the table has already been reserved. All you have to do is endure. Endure the last-minute attacks. Endure the strange silence before the explosion of favor. Endure the feeling of walking blindly, trusting that God is guiding every unseen step. Chosen one, trust the pressure, trust the stretching, trust the divine discomfort. It's all working for your good. You are like an arrow being pulled back, the tension, the waiting, the frustration. It's all because you're about to be launched further than you ever dreamed possible. The farther the pullback, the greater the launch. Stay ready, because when God releases you, it won't be gradual. It will be sudden. It will be massive. It will be undeniable, and the ones who doubted you, dismissed you, or disrespected, you will have no choice but to witness what God does through you. But more importantly, the ones who have been waiting on your obedience, the souls assigned to your voice, your light, your leadership, they will finally find the breakthrough they've been praying for because you answered your call. Chosen one, your obedience is bigger than you. Your yes will ripple into generations. Your endurance will shift atmospheres. Your readiness will birth revival. Stay ready, because in a moment, the moment you least expect, the call will come. The opportunity will arise. The door will swing open. And it will be so obvious that it was God and God alone who orchestrated it that you'll have no choice but to drop to your knees in worship. You are not preparing for an ordinary moment. You are preparing for a divine appointment that will alter the trajectory of your life forever. And when that moment comes, you won't be scrambling. You won't be wondering. You won't be hesitating. You will be ready. You will be positioned. You will be fearless. Chosen one, the heavens are holding their breath in anticipation. The angels are standing at attention. Creation itself is groaning, waiting for you to rise into the fullness of who you were created to be. Stay ready, because you are about to step into the season where favor chases you down, where opportunities you didn't even seek will find you, where restoration happens so quickly it makes your head spin, where God's hand moves so obviously in your life that even the skeptics will have to acknowledge it. But it all hinges on one thing: your readiness. Stay faithful, stay pure, stay positioned. Because very soon, chosen one, you will walk into a life so aligned with heaven, so drenched in divine purpose, that you'll realize every ounce of the struggle, every second of the waiting, every tear you cried, it was all worth it. Stay ready, because the breakthrough is not coming, it's already here, and it's about to manifest in your life in ways you never dared to imagine. Get ready to step into the fullness of everything God has spoken over you, because the time is now. The call is here. The moment is upon you. Stay ready, chosen one. It's happening.